everyone, welcome to Kelly's Creative Dream Studios. If you have been to my channel before, thanks for coming back. And if you're new to my channel, I love meeting new people, so thanks for stopping in. Remember to like, share, and subscribe so my channel can continue to grow and I can continue to bring you more content. Okay, commercial out of the way. Let's talk art sticks. Now, this is going to be part of a new series that I'm starting where we do tutorials on Friday. Yes, I know. Everybody does Tuesday tutorials. Well, I'm going to mix it up a little bit and we're going to do tutorials on Friday. And I have a list of ones that I'm going to have coming up. This one was requested by Kim, Southpaw, and I will link her channel down below. And she had a question. She was talking to my sister in her group about the art sticks, and my sister mentioned the ones that I had made. So she wanted a tutorial on how I did mine. Now, I'm going to tell you how I did mine, but I'm also going to give you a couple of alternatives that you can do, okay? So starting with, my art sticks are made from, get one out here, jumbo popsicle sticks, tongue depressors, whatever you want to call them. I had these. I had a big box of these because I had bought them to use for garden sticks, for marking my plants in my garden. So this is what I used. And what I did was I went to my paint supply and I went with my sparkly folk art metallics to start with, and then pulled other colors that I wanted to use but didn't have sparklies for. Use those. And this stemmed from, let's back up. This stemmed from the challenges from Dearjuliejulie Junk Journal Every Day, and that I joined about almost 3 years ago. It'll be 3 years next month. Wow. That I've been with Julie. And so whenever she would tell us what we had to make, I had a running Word document, and I would put it in my Word document. And when I got a page full, I thought, you know, there are times when I'm going to want to make something and I need to jog my memory, or the key behind the art sticks is to get out of your creative rut. We start making something and it seems like that's all we make. Book page pockets, collage sheets, hidden paper clips. We go to the same elements all the time when we have so many choices available to us that we can do. And it also lets us bring new stuff into our journals instead of all of our journals beginning to look alike from month to month to month. Okay? So, with my open Word document, every time she gave us a challenge, I would input it. So we needed to use a fussy cut image on our element. Now, a bit of background. Julie has us create a base of something, and then for it to be a completed element, we have to add 3 things, minimum of 3 things. So if we're going to make, let me see, use our bases to use a receipt or ticket. Now, no, I guess I want to use guest check. Where's my guest check? I got a guest check here somewhere, but I'm going to pull that one out. But anyway, if you want to start with doing book page pocket, there we go. You have us make a book page pocket as our base, but for it to be a completed element, we need to add 3 things. So I could add paper flowers, I could make some handmade washi, and I could add a fussy cut item. And I will have added my 3 items to that book paper pocket to make it a complete element. Now, as OCD as I am, I did not think of the fact that I could categorize or color code the different items on my sticks. So all of my sticks are all different colors. I put 2 coats of paint on one side. I only did 1 coat of paint, I think, on the back. Let it dry completely between each coat. And then on the front, I cut out my Word document. And yeah, I got a little crazy cutting, you know, making them pretty on the ends. Glued it to the stick, and then I put a clear coat over top so that it didn't have any edges lifting up over time. It would seal that glue in. Now, You don't have to be this fancy. You don't even have to color your sticks. You can leave them plain and write on them with a perma marker. You can leave them plain and write on them with different colors of perma marker. You could paint them white and then use your perma marker. Or you can add your colors and do your perma marker or your stickers. However you want to mark your sticks is entirely up to you. Now, that said, what if you're pulling your sticks from your cup and say you're working on a paper pocket and you pull a stick that could actually be another base piece instead of an element piece. So you would just draw another one. Okay, I can use paper flowers. I can add a scrap of fabric. I could use a receipt or a ticket. But then I get a pull tab pocket. Well, I'm already making a pocket, so this one doesn't do me any good. So I set it aside and I would draw another item. Now, here's the thing, and here's how you could do this differently from what I have done. If it is to be a base item, like a pull tab pocket, or a paper ribbon ruffle, or lined journal space, or a playing card. If you're going to use any of these, you could color code these by painting all of your base items one color. All of your metal type items one color. So whether it would be metal or bling, or use a bulb pen, use an eyelet, use a snap, that kind of thing. You could paint all those metal sticks a totally different color. So that when you were pulling from your jar, you would know, say that if you pull a green one out, it's going to have something to do with metal. And you would know that. So you weren't continually drawing sticks that you didn't need. You could, okay, this is a postage stamp. Okay, all my stamps, all my sticks that require, that could be an element addition, such as postage stamp, paper flowers, a ticket, napkin or tissue, those could all be purple because they're all things that I will add to my base. So there's lots of ways you can do these. I have more that I need to add. I can't remember if my document is still on my computer or if it got deleted. I haven't looked recently. So I'm going to be updating these, but I'm not going to change what I already have. I'm going to continue with my mixed mass of color for my mixed media sticks. Now, another use for mixed media sticks. You can have just solid colored sticks. Don't have to have any particular item on the stick. You can have just solid colors of sticks. If you're doing a mixed media page, and let's see, what am I missing here? I need a yellow. I got a blue. Oh, I need a green one. I want a green one. So you could do just solid colored sticks, not have anything on them, and say you're working on a mixed media page and you need to know, you can't decide what color to use. Now this is something that I got from Art Bar. We would get together on Friday nights, she would do a mixed media page, and those of us in chat would tell her what color stick to pull that we wanted her to use next. Sometimes her sticks would have things on them, such as use a fussy cut image, or to add napkin or tissue paper. But sometimes they're just solid colored sticks, so she needs to add purple to the page she's doing. Or she needs to add something yellow. Doesn't have to be yellow paint or yellow ink. She could add a yellow flower to her page, whatever she wanted to do. And so you can do those just as solid colors and work with those as well. Lots of ways to do these. Now, another way that you can do these is if you shop a lot, like those of us who spend our Saturdays at Madi's Spectrum Art Creation sale, and we buy stuff, and then we unpack it, maybe, and we put it away, maybe. Whenever you buy things, make an art stick for that item. so that when you're drawing sticks, you will remember, oh, I need to use my alchemy waxes. They're not sitting over here in the drawer not being used. Oh, I could cast something with the soft paper clay. I need to use my cream paste, so maybe one of your sticks will say stencil. One will say use metal and alchemy wax. One will say create something with soft clay. And use the items. These will give you a bit of reminder to use the things that you have purchased that are sitting in a drawer. Instead of just sitting in the drawer, you'll be reminded that you have these things to use. You could add other things to your sticks, such as buttons, eyelets, sequins, create a shaker pocket, create a shaker window. There's lots of different things. Whenever you watch a video, and you know, none of us watch all the videos on YouTube, right? Add something to your list that you want to make sure that you try. Do you want to try that triple fold pocket? Do you want to try that diagonal pocket or that flip or whatever? Add it to your sticks so that then when you're needing inspiration, these are your inspiration sticks right here. Pull one. I need to use junk mail. They are a memory jogger. Now you can do the sticks. You could do these on playing cards and draw a card if you wanted to. Use one of your myriad decks of cards that you've collected because you just know you're going to use playing cards in your journals, right? Take one of those decks or go buy the double pack of playing cards from Dollar Tree. Give them a coat of paint, and yes, if you buff them a little bit with sandpaper, then you can go over them with a acrylic paint and they'll do fine. Or print out your sticker labels and just stick them to the front of one of the cards. And you draw cards instead of sticks. If you have chipboard circles or chipboard squares, you could use the chipboard items to make your sticks. They would just be a different shape, but they'd serve the same purpose. The purpose is to get you using outside of your comfort zone, out of your creative rut, and using more things in your craft room. Okay? That's all they're for. Okay, real quickly, next Friday's video will be on making hearts from paper clips. So there will be paper clip hearts that you can use on your February journals, in your planners. A couple of girls have said that they've watched the videos and they are so totally confused. So I've been playing with, I've watched the videos. I understand why a couple of the videos were confusing, so I've been working on these. I will have this tutorial on Friday. I will tell you there probably will not be any other videos until then because my goal is that I do not work the first weekend at home that Bob is home and the last weekend Bob is home. This is Bob's last weekend home. He leaves on Tuesday. So anything, I won't be back in the office on a regular basis until next Wednesday. So, also, the mixed media, or the tutorials on Friday, the only challenge that I may run into is I partake in a couple of collabs here on YouTube, and those collabs have to be posted on a specific date, such as Case on the 5th. So, and I've been asked to participate in that one this year, not just play along. So, if the 5th falls on a Friday, then I'm going to be posting that collab video as opposed to a tutorial video. But, might be able to combine the two. Who knows? We'll see. So, that's it for me today. Thank you for joining me in the studio. Again, remember to like, share, and subscribe. And if you have something that you'd like me to show you how to do, leave it in the comments below. And if you have a version of the art sticks, tell me what you're using. Share. Let us play along. In the meantime, creative blessings.